Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? UMass will kick off and will be underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown Bulls. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Minuteman offense heads onto the field for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys.
Can anyone catch him? Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Minuteman!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude. You can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some anglers, and get all the way to the end zone.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Give to the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Bulls are on the move. Back to throw, it's Coates. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UMass.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Re-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Coates. Pressure coming. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. And 4th down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right half. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Second and long from the 19. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Buffalo Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Lofts one high and deep. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Buffalo, 17, UMass, 14.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
On the play.
The ideal situation for this offense, 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense headed back to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll put it away from the 41 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And the Bulls get it past the sticks. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going for it all. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on second down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now he's 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
On the run, it's Hester. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Here comes the offense on second down. The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know.
And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Complete to the left. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hester. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
He gets a block. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about that special teams play? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those so quick. So elusive, does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Hairston. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
The ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Looking for a man. It's Hairston. This time on target.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The back goes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Trying to escape and get it himself. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground.
can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you've got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Buffalo, 31, UMass, 14.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak.